Hello, I am Sofia. Nice to meet you here. I would like to welcome you in my profile pic. I live in Italy. I have been teaching English for about 6 years and I speak apart English, Armenian, Russian, French, and Italian languages. I used to work abroad for many years, like in Czech Republic, Slovakia, Cyprus, Italy, Germany, and United States of America. Now I would like to show you about my teaching style. If you are ready, let's start. Since if you are aware, for American and British test, we have different level. So to obtain the level of our English, we have levels from A1 till C2. Now let's discover all about. And I would like to come back to our warm-up and let's try a trial lesson. Warm-up, what is it? Greetings, each other, small talk, like what's your name, where are you from, what language level do you have? Key phrases can be like, I am Mika, I am from Italy, I am a beginner. So, beginner, what is it? So, what we are doing here? So, for beginner, we use simple phrases like, what's your name, how old are you, where are you from, what do you do, and what hobbies do you have? I will bring here my own example. So, let's do it. What's your name? My name is Sofia. How old are you? I am 30 years old. Where are you from? I live in Italy, in a small town which is called L'Aquila. What do you do? Oh, I like reading, listening to music. I like to do different things, for example, going for a walk. Okay. And what hobbies do you have? So here I am using game in order to know better, to know each other better. And I'm using for this game different objects like glasses, headphones. It can be a book, for example. And which I like a lot, I use a lot these objects, these colorful papers for this game in order to know our hobbies and to know each other better. So this is for beginner, A1. What about beginner, A2, pre-intermediate? So I will choose here as an example 2 questions. I will choose number 1, what do you do? And last one, what did you do last summer? Here, the aim is very basic information, short, simple text, clear speech. Yes? For example, what do you do? You can tell me. I like doing many things, for example, go for a walk, speak with my friends, and so on. Yes? And for example, the last one, what did you do last summer? You can speak about your traveling, your experience, what have you done, where have you been, and so on. Yes, that is the basic information on for it pre-intermediate. Now let's move on for B1, intermediate. So here the main points on common topics, sphere of interest, and given clear speech. For example, I can ask you, can you describe your typical day? So it will be good practice in order to provide also your grammar, to understand what you can do, what you can't do, provide also vocabulary. So coming for upper intermediate B2, so we are going high and higher level. Here the main idea to provide spoken language and vocabulary. Like I can ask you, for example, can you believe that one holiday can change the whole life? And I'm giving you platform for speaking for your language and for your vocabulary. And for advanced level, C1, here is like in proficiency. Yes, here we have a platform that we are going to speak and we can understand what are your needs. Yes, for example, I can ask you, do you think we are born with our personalities or do we develop them because of what happens to us? And this is platform practice for you, for your speaking, for your proficiency, and for your accuracy. This is maybe about the levels. And now let's come back the most important part about needs and goals. What's your needs and goals? It's really important to know why you are here. What do you want to achieve? What do you find most difficult when speaking English? For example, one person can tell me it's speaking, so they can't speak very well. For another person, it can be grammar or pronunciation. Yes, it depends. It depends, and this is high time to understand what we can do and how to discover it. And the last but not least for me is also very important about what about your emotions. Yes, are you confident or not? For example, again, my example, I'm very confident because I can speak very well and I can understand people surround me and I have no doubt and I'm confident. I can't say that I'm self-confident. So, or I have lack of confidence. But what we can do here? Here I can help you to practice phrases, phrasal verbs, idioms that native speakers used to use a lot in their speech, and this is the tricky one, which can be difficult for many people. But if you practice it and if you have this all in your recite, it will be easy and there is no difference if you are native speaker or not. Speaking about your needs and goals, I would like to show you now one table about it. Just a minute. So I'm going to share with you another table about learning goals. So learning goals, you will see here, we have 8 points like pronunciation, accuracy, speaking, listening, reading, writing, vocabulary, and grammar. So, for example, this is your learning goal. For someone is important, for example, pronunciation. For another person is about mostly speaking, how to speak, yes, accuracy, or I don't know, listening. You will see this green color, what does it mean, yes? And here, first of all, to know how well you know, what skills do you have, and what you need to improve. And every time we are going to practice and do analysis, which is called need of analysis, to understand what really you want. For example, I can think that you need reading, vocabulary, grammar, but maybe no, you need only pronunciation. This is your learning goal, and this is very important. Okay, so this is about learning goal. Now I'm going back to my presentation. Just a minute. Okay, so coming back, I represented you about learning goals, and now let's see your learning goals, yes? First of all, why are you learning English? Reason, why are you here? For example, one person can tell me that I need for a job, I want to open my organization, or I would like to apply for international organization, and that's why I need English. For another person can say, I must travel, and I need English for traveling, to communicate with my business partner, colleagues, co-workers. So it depends. So that's why it's important to know reason, why are you learning English? The second question can be, how long have you been learning English? Yes, how much do you need to communicate in English? It's really important questions in order to understand before starting course with you. And which area do you think you are having most problems? For someone can be, for example, speaking, for another one, writing, for third person, it can be grammar or pronunciation. And here is very specific to know what are your needs in English and what are your goals. As I bring you example, as I brought the example about working or communicate with partners or business partners. So, and for this reason, I would like to continue about speaking learning plan. First of all, when you are planning to start your studies, generally I recommend at least to take twice a week. So, but it's only my recommendation. So it's important to know when you are planning to start your studies. or on what days of the week are you going to have classes, and period of time. What is period of time? For example, you can tell me, I have A1 level and I would like during 3 months from A1 level to obtain A2 level. Or you need preparing for exam and you need 4 months, yes, period of time. So it's really important to know how much do you want to spend your time for your English. And for this, this is maybe, so we will stop here for learning plans. And here are my top tips for you. To have good results, I should study regularly. Yes, because it's really important. And we must have a strategy. We must plan your study to know what you would like to achieve in 1 month, for example. I would like to know, for example, present simple, present continuous, and vocabulary about traveling. So how I can move, how, I don't know, to ask for direction, how to communicate in hotel, for example. Exactly, very clearly it should be in order to understand what you want to achieve. So, and we must have this strategy. We must have for each lesson a plan of your activities. And now I would like to say, how can I be the great tutor for you? Generally, I use interactive activities like role play games, flashcards, or without them. So it depends on you. So this is my purpose, because I prefer not to give only theoretical but practical one. But it's up to you, because maybe for me it's perfect, excellent, but for you it's not. You don't think that it's really good for you. Interactive activities, like you can see one of my trainings and one of my teaching activities in the slide. The second one, correct your mistakes advance or after you're speaking. Yes, it's really important. So I would like to know which one do you prefer, or maybe focus on fluency or for accuracy, and what methods are okay for you. I really like if you can tell me, because I really would like to know your feedback, because something can be good for me, but totally another thing can be acceptable for you. That's why I like to share your opinion also and take into consideration what you want. This is the most important for me. And about tutoring style, the feedback from me can be that we are going to revise of the lesson, revision of the lesson, mistakes and error corrections. So this is very important, because I'm not going to correct your mistakes, but you are going to find your mistake by yourself. Of course, if you need my help, if you want that I correct, if you want to I give you some hints, it's really cool. And I'm always here to help you, to support you. Don't worry about it. But here I want to give you also individual approach, that not only I will give you, but I will help you that you can get your skills. And of course, about new phrases and vocabulary. And for you, what is for you? So we are going and do analyze. What did you do well? What can you improve? And what can you do now? And after it, we can understand really in which level you are now. And set a goal, to have a goal for each lesson, because without it, it's impossible to move forward. We must have, and we are going to have a goal for each lesson. For course, I understand, for the whole course of your English, but we have a goal for each lesson, and of course, some people don't like, but about homework for the next lesson. And homework also, I am not choosing, we are choosing together, because in my lessons, always we are doing together, nothing only me or nothing only you. So this is teamwork, and we must work and cooperate together, very friendly atmosphere. So, and the last, what I'm doing well, always congratulations, good job, well done, you completed first lesson. And we are going to move forward. And closing lesson, I would like to say thank you for your active participation and choosing me as your teacher. And maybe I think that's all for my trail lesson and about my teaching styles. I would like to really, I would be happy if you can contact me, and if you have some questions, I really happy to help you. And I hope I will have opportunity to get our lessons and build this English path together. And that's it. And have a nice day. Bye-bye.